Hey guys, and welcome back. This is the third video in this video tutorial in which we are going to build complete website from scratch and without using any framework. So in this video we are going to start with the HTML part. In the second video or in the previous video we had completed the CSS part for the basic CSS classes which we are going to use in this HTML page a lot. So let's start with the HTML. Create a HTML tag and create a basic HTML file using the basic tags, and then quickly fill in the title. Alright, so I'm just using some meta tags to define some metadata within an HTML document, and this metadata is actually a data about data or information about data, and the meta tag is used to provide such metadata about the HTML document, and this metadata will not be displayed on the page but it will be machine parsable, and they are typically used to specify page description or the keywords or the author of the document. So a meta viewport element gives the browser instructions on how to control the page dimensions and scaling. This is very useful for ensuring the proper rendering and touch zooming in mobile phones and other touch screen devices. Then let's add a small icon which is displayed in the browsers tab. And the icon and all the images that I am going to use in the HTML part are already in the img folder. Alright, then let's add CDN link to the font awesome icon. CDN links are the content delivery network, so that we don't have to download the entire content and then host it along with our website. We can just use the CDN links and the content will be available to our page. So you can just write this URL, or if you want you can search it in the Google and then copy the link and paste it here. Similarly, we are going to use Google font in our page, so for that also we need to add one link. If you want to use some other font apart from the font that I'm using, you just have to Google it out, type Google fonts and then select the font that you want and then take the link for that font and use it here. And we are also going to use external CSS style sheet to style our document that we have already created, and even we have created so many basic CSS files. So now we need to link both of these files together so that all the CSS stylings is available to this HTML page. Alright. Let's start by giving an ID to our body, my page. Then we need to start with the top section or the landing part of the page. Create a section tag, class wrapper, ID top -part, and we have already defined this wrapper class in the CSS. Wrapper is going to make sure that this section won't get any margin or padding around it. It will be displayed as a block. Alright, then get inside and create a div. Then class overlay, and we have defined this overlay class also, which is going to be responsible for adding a color effect to the picture. Alright, then again get inside and let's start with the header, which is going to contain the navigation bar. Then class d-flex-r. We have defined these classes also, if you remember it. D-flex-r is the class which is going to be responsible for aligning all the content that we are going to define under this header tag in one single row but in different columns next to each other. Then bg-white, as the name suggests, it is going to add the white background. Then id header. Alright, let's open in the browser. Alright, we need to start with the logo on the left side of the navigation bar. So create a div tag and class m-1. This class will add 1 rem of margin all around it. Then id logo. Then get inside and create a anchor tag or the e tag within the reference part index.html, so that when we click on the logo, the same page is reloaded. Alright, then get inside the anchor tag and create a img tag, and we are going to define the image within this tag. So the source will be img/logo.png. The png file is already inside the img folder. If you want to use any other icon or any other png file, you need to keep it in the img folder and then reference it from here. So we are going to scale down the size of this image in the css. Anyways, then let's start with the navigation bar. So create a nav tag and class font-access. So whatever font size that we have defined in the font access class is going to be used for the entire navigation bar, unless we specify some other class for individual elements. Then text-black. This will make the font color black. And mx-2 is going to add 2 rem of margin on the right and the left. Then let's give an id main-navbar. This will be used while referencing the navigation bar. Anyways, then get inside and let's create a ul tag, that is unordered list tag, and class d-flex-r. This class is going to be responsible for keeping all the links in one row. Alright, then create a li tag and class nav-item. Then get inside and create a e tag or the anchor tag, and in the reference we can write index.html, so that the same page, that is the home page, is reloaded. And class nav-link, since it is a link. Alright, then the text for this link as home. So with this, one link is complete. In the same way, we are going to define the rest of the links. So create one more li tag and class nav-item. So this link is going to have two levels. Then get inside and create an anchor tag. And in the reference part, we can just leave a hash symbol since we don't have the URL for this page. Then class nav-link space drop. We are going to use the drop class with all the links which are going to have multiple or multi-levels, and since this link is going to have two levels, so we are going to use drop class here. Then get inside and create another UL tag. Then create one li tag. Then get inside and create a e tag, and this is a level 2 link. Similarly, create as many links as you want. These are going to be the level 2 links. Alright. Then get outside the li tag, which is containing the link about. And this is going to be the third link in the navigation bar. And this one is also going to be multi-level. So let's write level 1. Then get inside and create a UL tag. Then again get inside and create a li tag. Then create e tag within it. And then write level 2 since these are going to be the level 2 links. Now we are going to define a level 3 link as well. So create a li tag. Then inside it create a e tag and the class as drop. Since I have told you already, we are going to use drop class whenever we want to use our next level of link. Then write any text. Then get outside the e tag, but don't move outside the li tag. You can see we are inside the UL tag. Then we have the li tag. And then inside the second li tag, we are going to create a new UL tag for the third level of link. So create the UL tag. Then inside it, create a li tag. And then create the e tags just as we were creating before. And these are the level 3 links. Alright. Then watch out for the li tag which was containing this UL tag, because that li tag is defining the third level of link. So get outside of that li tag and create a new li tag. This is the same as the level 2, which is the first one. So in the same way, create a e tag. So this will define the level 2 link. Let me put some comments. So within the UL tag, the first one is the level 2 and the third one is the level 2. The second one is a level 2 plus level 3 as well. Let's open in the browser. Alright, you can see that now. We have level 1, inside it we have level 2 plus drop, and that one is taking us to the level 3 links. Alright. So if you want, I can write some alphabets here so that it's easier for you to understand. Alright. So get outside the li tag which is containing nav item class, because this li tag has completely defined one level 1 with all of its multi-level links. So copy this entire li tag with the nav item class, copy it completely. Paste it so that we can have it once more with level 3 links. Alright. So see where this li tag with nav item class is ending. Come outside it. And then let's create one more link. So create a li tag. So in the same way, let's create one more level 1 link. Alright. Then after the links, we need to create a button. So create a div tag and the class as d-flex-c. Then get inside and create a tag and class btn space btn hyphen pink space font hyphen access. Alright, so this completes the navigation bar in HTML. Now we need to style it in the CSS. So let's start with resizing the size of the logo. So to access the logo, we are going to use header ID, then logo ID, and then the img tag. You can see that. Then let's refer to the UL and the OL tags inside the navigation bar and margin to 0, padding 0, and list style, so that we can get rid of these bullet symbols. Alright. Then let's style the li tags within the navigation bar. The li tag inside the main navigation bar can be any li tag. It can be the level 1 li tag or it can be the level 2 li tag, and as well as it can even be the level 3 li tag. So in a way we are styling all the li tags in just one go. So display as inline block, position relative, then margin 0 top bottom, 15 pixel left right, and padding 0. Let's open the browser. Alright, so they are spaced out now. Then let's refer to the links or the A tags within the li tags. This A tag can be any tag, that is, it can be the level 1 A tag or the level 2 A tag or even the level 3 A tag. Then display as inline block, margin 25 pixel top bottom and 5 pixel left right. Then color inherit. Alright. So this is going to style all the A tags within this main hyphen navbar. So the effect will be on the text in the links. Alright. Then let's hide the level 2 and the level 3 links. So for that we are using UL tag, because UL tag is responsible for having all the li tags, and li tags are used for defining the level 1 or the level 2 or the level 3 links. So this is the main hyphen navbar, and then this is the UL tag for the first level of link, and then this is for the second level as well as the third level. So using UL space UL is going to reference the second level as well as the third level links. Z index 999. So Z index is going to make sure that the links are on top of any content that comes in front of it, so that the links are not hidden when we want the links to be displayed. Position absolute. Width 180. We are giving a width to each UL tags. Text transform to none. Alright. Then visibility hidden and opacity to 0, so that we can hide the level 2 and level 3 links until and unless we want them to be displayed, and we want them to be displayed only when the level 1 link is hovered. Alright, the links are hidden. Now let's display the level 2 links on hovering. So hash main hyphen navbar space ul space li colon hover greater than sign ul. Since first UL tag is containing the level 1 links, so if we hover over any one of the level 1 link, then the visibility and the opacity of the UL tag is going to change. And not all the UL tags, only the UL tag which is the direct child of the li tag. Alright. You need to know one thing, it's very important. We have used this greater than sign here because we don't want the level 2 and the level 3 links to be displayed all together if we hover over the level 1 links. The level 3 links should be displayed only when the corresponding level 2 link, which is containing the level 3 links, is hovered upon. If we are not hovering over the level 2 links which is covering the level 3 links, we don't want the level 3 links to be displayed. And also we are referring to the hovering effect over a li tag because we want the hovering effect over the links and not on the entire ul tag. Then let's style the level 2 and the level 3 links. So main navbar space li width 100% and margin 0. Alright. Then hovering effect on the link of level 2 and level 3. So hash main hyphen navbar space li colon hover greater than sign a. So this will mean that we are referring to the a tag, which is a direct child of the li tag, and this li tag can be level 2 as well as level 3. So color white and the background color pink. Alright. Then let's format the level 2 and level 3 links. So main hyphen navbar space li space e comma main hyphen navbar space li dot drop, then display as block, margin 0, padding 10 pixel top bottom, 15 pixel left right, and then background color white. And this is going to style all the level 2 and level 3 links. Let me show you how we are referring it. This is the main hyphen navbar. Then this is the li tag. This is the first li tag, and this one is the second li tag. And then this is the e tag. This was for the 2 level of links. Same goes for the level 3 links. Alright. Now let's position the level 3 links. So hash main navbar space ul space ul space ul. So this is going to select the third ul, which contains the level 3 links. Then left to 180 pixel. 180 pixel because we have given the width to the ul as 180 pixel. So we want the third level of links to start from where the first level as well as the second level has ended, and top as 0. So the top will begin from where the level 2 has ended. Alright. So the basic navigation bar is complete. Now we need to add the transition effect on the links. Hash main hyphen navbar space dot active space e comma hash main hyphen navbar space e colon hover comma hash main hyphen navbar space li colon hover greater than sign a color black font size inherit and the transition 0.3 seconds ease in out. Alright. Also, we can remove this first dot active space a since we are not using any active class. But if you want to use any active class with the navigation bar, you can still use that CSS reference as well. Then down arrow, which is going to be the next to the multi-level links, so that it illustrates which links are having multi-levels. So hash main hyphen navbar space dot drop colon after, then comma, hash main navbar space li dot drop colon after. This selector will reference the second and the third level of links containing the down arrow symbol. Then position, absolute, font family, font awesome, 5, free. This is the name of the font family that we have to use since we are using the font awesome icons. Then font size 10 pixel, font weight 900. And to use this font awesome icon, the font weight has to be 900 for this symbol icon. Alright. Then line height 10 pixel. Then content. Within the content, we need to write the code for that symbol. So backslash F107. Alright. So in the browser, we can see that now we have the arrow symbol, but we need to position the arrow symbol a little bit to the center. Alright. Hash main navbar space dot drop colon after, then padding left 0.25 rem, top 30 pixel. Alright. Now let's position the down arrow icon in the level 2 links, because you can see in the level 2 links the symbol is at the bottom. So let's reference that. Top. Let's make it 16. Alright. So this is the main navbar. Then this is the first li. And this one is the second li. And then this is the drop class. So because of the drop class, the arrow symbol will be added next to this link. So this is how the CSS selectors work. Anyways, if you are understanding how the CSS selector is working, it's okay. But if you are not getting it, don't worry. Just keep going with the video. Gradually, you will learn to understand how these things are working. Then let's add the line animation or the effect over the links which appear when we hover over the links. hash main navbar space dot nav item space dot nav link colon before, then content has to be empty, position absolute, z index, it can be anything, let's say 2, left 0, because we want the line to start from the 0 coordinate from left, and then we want it to move up till 100% of the container to the right, so that it begins from the extreme left and then the line is drawn up till the extreme right of the container and not beyond the container. Then background color, the pink, height let's say 3 pixel, then transition property, we want the transition to apply to right, transition duration 0.3 second, and transition timing function ease out. So the line has to start when we hover over the link, and the line has to start from the 0 coordinate of the left or the extreme left of the container and move up till the extreme right of the container. So the line has to start from left 0, that is the extreme left, and then it has to be drawn up till the right extreme or the right 0 when we hover over the link. Alright. Now let's style the pulsing effect of the button. So let's begin with the .btn class, because this is the basic class which we have used to define any buttons in the web page. So position relative, font weight 500, border width 1 pixel, letter spacing normal, margin 0.4 rem top bottom, 0.8 rem left right. Then we want the transition property to be applied to the background color, the font color, the border color, and the box shadow. And the transition duration 0.3 seconds, 0.3 seconds, 0.3 seconds, and 0.8 seconds. So the box shadow will get the transition duration of 0.8 seconds and the rest will get 0.3 seconds. And the timing function is ease in out. Then padding 0.8 rem, space 1.5 rem. Alright. Then border radius, let's say 100 pixel. This will make the corners round. Then display as inline flex. because we don't want the button to be positioned on a new line. It has to be an inline flex. Then align items center. This will align the button vertically in the center. Then justify content center. This will align the button to the center horizontally. Word break, break word. Then dot btn colon hover, comma dot btn colon focus. This will style the hovering effect over the button. Then box shadow 0 space 10 pixel space 40 pixel space 0 space RGBA 0, 0, 0, 0.2. So the first three zeros define a black color and 0.2 is the level of opacity. Now let's give the pink to the button, and I have used a separate class that is btn-pink to give the pink color to the button, so that if you want to add any other color to the button, you can do it by adding one more class. Let's say you want to add a green color button, so you will have to add a btn-green, and then within inside that class you just have to define the font color, the background color and the border color as green, and you will get the required green color button. You don't have to change anything in the btn class or any other class. So it will be very easy for you to get a button of any other color. You just have to define that particular class. So if you want a button of any other color, then you just have to define a class with that name. Then define that class here in CSS as well, just the way we have defined this btn pink class. Alright. Then let's define the hovering effect over the button. And in this we are going to use a little dark pink. Alright. And now let's define the pulsing effect animation over the button. So for that, dot btn colon hover colon after and dot btn colon focus colon after. Then content blank. Then border 1 pixel solid space inherit, because we want the border color to be inherited. Then the width 100%, height 100%, border radius 100 pixel. Then transition border radius 0.3 seconds, because we want the animation over the border radius and we have defined the radius to be 100 pixel, so that the border will be rounded and it will be of 100% width and 100% height, so that will be the exact shape or size of the button. Then position absolute left 0%, top 0%, and opacity 1, then animation 1 second space btn hyphen animation space linear space infinite. This animation property is a shorthand property for animation name, duration, timing function, delay, iteration count, and many more. Here we have defined the animation duration as 1 second. Then btn-animation is the animation name. So it defines the name of the keyframe we want to bind to the selector. So while defining the keyframe, we will use this same btn-animation. Then linear is the animation timing function, and infinite is the animation iteration count, which means we want it to be iterated again and again infinite times. Anyways, then let's define the keyframes. So this add keyframes rule specifies the animation. This is where we write the code for the animation. So the animation is created by gradually changing from one set of CSS styles to another. And while the properties or the set of CSS styles changes from one to another, it appears that we have some sort of animation. So during this animation, we can change the set of CSS styles as many times as we want, and we have to specify when the style change will happen, in which means if we write 0%, that will mean the animation will start from 0%, or it will be the beginning of the animation. And when we write 100%, that means that is the point when the animation is going to complete. So the animation will start from this point 0%, and the border of the button will be of the same size as that of button. So the scale is 1, so it will be of its original size. Then 100% transform scale 1.3 and opacity 0. So it means the animation will start from 0%. That means the border will be of its original size. Then the border will start increasing up to 100%, where the transformation is of the scale 1.3. So the border will be of its 1.3 of its original size. And then because the opacity is set to 0, so after the border reaches the size of 1.3 of its original size, the border will start getting transparent and it will fade out. Anyways, with this the button is complete as well, and border color is not appearing. Then let's add the border colors individually. So get into the .btn colon hover colon after. Under here we have defined inherit with the border. So let's delete this inherit and write border color inherit. Now save it, and now let's see in the browser. So the button is working now. The animation is there. The pulsing animation that we wanted is there. So with this, the navigation part is complete. Now we can add the responsiveness to the navigation bar. That is, we want the links of the navigation bar to align vertically instead of horizontally below 768 pixels, because the screen with less than 768 pixel size is going to be the very small screen. It is going to be the size of a mobile phone or maybe a phablet. So in those screens we want the navigation bar to appear vertically. So let's start with the logo and the navbar. Since the logo and the navbar are two different elements, so first of all we want the logo and the navigation bar to be aligned vertically. Then we will align all the links within the navigation bar vertically. I don't know if you are getting my point, but even if you are not getting, let's just keep going. You will understand what I am trying to say. So this is the logo ID, and this is the main navbar class. This is the d-flex-r class which we are going to use. So because of this d-flex-r class, the logo and the navigation bar, they are stacked next to each other in one row. And if we make changes to the d-flex-r class, then these two elements will be aligned vertically, one in a row in one column. So let's do that using the header ID. Flex direction to column. Alright. Now you can see that the logo and the navigation bar are in different rows below 768 pixels. Now we want to do the same with the navigation links, that we want the navigation links also to be aligned vertically. Hash main navbar dot d-flex-r. So we are going to change the flex direction to column here also. And if you want to see which class we have referenced, it's this one, which is under the UL tag, because this UL is like the parent of all the links within it. Now we need to reduce the width of the links so that the line is drawn up till the point where we have text and not beyond that. So hash main -navbar greater than sign UL greater than sign LI. So this is going to reference the first level links only, then max width as max content. Alright. Now let's reduce the margin around the links and also rearrange the drop arrow. Alright. So with this, the navigation bar is complete, and now we need to move to the cover image part, where we are going to define the cover image, the banner text, as well as the 3-box design. So stay tuned and move to the next part of this tutorial. Thanks for watching.